Sorry. Hi. So I haven't done any lives in a while because I kind of been going through a lot of stuff. Um, so a lot of my subscribers already know that I've been under, medical. I've been going through some medical things. Um, a few months ago, I had my neck fractured really bad, which which actually compressed my ventral spinal cord. So it was really hard for me to kind of go out and about and get around. Now, I could go to grocery stores like usual, but I couldn't lift anything. It was really difficult. Um, and then my body reacted by going into mast cell activation for some odd reason. And so then I became kind of allergic to like every tree in Washington and almost everything I ate. So it was a fight, right? My body was literally fighting itself. So it was pretty scary for me, but I also felt like I had to show up for people. And even when you show up for people, guys and gals, it doesn't always mean they're going to appreciate that you did. However, um, the people that I did show up for, especially one person, they actually, I don't know if it was a real thank you, but I appreciated it anyways. They thanked me and and kind of apologized for, they didn't mention what they did, but it's okay. I forgave them. But the weird part is even after you forgive somebody, then they go back to the same pattern. So be careful. It's okay to forgive them, but you don't have to be part of that dynamic anymore because, especially if you've already explained to them how things need to be, right? For anything, any friendship, any relationship, anything at all that you would like to happen. And sometimes people, they just don't have it in them. They're incapable of coming at you correctly. And even though it's probably from a lifelong environmental factor, could be how they were raised, it could be that they never got help for getting broken when they were children. You don't know, but once we're adults, we know when we have a problem. If everybody says the same thing that's ever been with you, then it's not everybody, it's you, right? And it doesn't mean they're bad people. It just means that they need to go and get help to find out how to fix what's broken, right? So that they can have a good life and they can get loved right. And people will want to stay, right? Sometimes you can love somebody so much that you put yourself and your mental health and your physical health at risk. And that's not love. That's not a healthy dynamic. So if if you're with somebody or have been with somebody and they're clearly not coming at you correct, they're not respecting you like you should be respected, period. And they still have kind of a childlike mentality, you can't help how you feel. You can always love them. You don't have to be in their vision. You don't have to be in front of them. You don't have to be with them. You could be all the way in MF Egypt, a whole new life, and you still have that person right here, right? And sometimes things don't work out, and that's okay, but anyways, so dealing with my health, and then dealing with that, right? You know, making myself accountable for allowing disrespect and certain things that are unacceptable in everybody's eyes to go on for that long. You know, you should only give a person, one opportunity, and after that, they've already shown you exactly what you're gonna have, and it can be okay for other people, but it's just not okay with me. I'm a gentle soul. I'm very gentle, and I do not open up because I don't trust so many people. I just don't trust people. They've shown me enough times that they need to earn that. Okay, I'll give them a shadow of a doubt, but trust to open up, well, that's dangerous, right? So when I first get into a relationship, I'm not going to be all like showing all my cards. Like, I'm not going to be like the funny, the bubbly, I'm going to prank you, until I know that you are a safe person and that you're the right person, right? So, for me, I cannot deal with loud. First of all, I'm highly sensitive to sounds. I have ASD, and I believe that's my superpower, to be honest. But I can't take screaming. I hate it. Like, if somebody screams to me, they're so out of control that they can't control themselves, I have to leave, because that's for my mental health. That's for my safety, my wellness, right? And if people care about you, they're not going to put that in jeopardy. They want to show you, hey, I am safe. Come on. And the way I feel safe is if they don't be evil behind my back. They don't write nasty things or lies or secretly do something to where everybody's attacking me and I have no clue what's going on. And watch as I get attacked. That's not love. That's abuse. And maybe that's how they try control, because the very person that started it, you have to run to and say, oh, protect me. But that's not good. That's not good to set up something like that so that they'll run to you. Or say, oh, I'm scared because you'll do it again, so I'll just be good. No, I'm not like that. I'm never like that. If you show me that you're evil and that you would go that far to harm me, then I know that you are not my mate and you are not my friend and you are meaning me evil and harm. So that's not good. And if it happens on a continuum, then I know that you have no good intentions for me. And I made a terrible mistake, right? So, and that was a mistake, I made a mistake. But my mistake wasn't caring about them. Everybody deserves care, I believe. My mistake was falling for the same silliness and expecting different results. That's insane, right? Until they go and get healed, it's going to be the same thing, right? And that's okay. But anyways, so that was a lot of what I was going through, and mental stuff, thinking about it, kind of, nostalgically, like, oh, well, what did we do that was good? Well, we went bowling. Okay, that was fun. He kicked my ass. Yeah. But I try to think of the good things and not say so much of the bad things, but I didn't have a whole lot of good either, because I had to face the truth, right? I'll get to a part two. You'll see what I'm going at with this.